everybody I know, Bobby, is complaining. It doesn't matter how much money they have. They complain about the cost of going out to eat. Is there any sign that you see it's coming down at all?
No.
No.
I don't see it. And I'll tell you something. Even when I go to restaurants and I go to just a neighborhood restaurant, it seems like it's $100 a person for, sort of your Tuesday night restaurant. And that's just the beginning. So everything seems a lot more expensive. But the bottom line is, and I'm going to stick up for the restaurateurs, of course, but I really, truly believe this. They have to charge that. And even that is not even enough. And so just think about that for a second.
Did you guys just hear what Bobby Flay just said? He's saying, when you go to Five Guys and they're charging you $100 for a combo, that's not enough. They need to charge you more.
Huh?
$150. How about $200? They want to continue to charge you more. But listen, guys, there's an easy way to not pay these prices. Don't go.
That's it.
Listen, I know you guys haven't been seeing this. If you haven't been living underneath a rock, you have been seeing in your location, you have been seeing restaurants close, and more close.
It's bad, real bad.
And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, man, this is the beginning of the year, and why are there so many restaurants closing? Because they can't afford it. Because they didn't do their research. Because they opened it up in COVID when people had tons of money. And they thought that it was going to continue to be this way.
And now you deal with the consequences.
But here's the thing, guys. Let me just say this. As their customer base shrinks, when they go down from, let's just say 1,000 customers, and they go down to 100 customers, they're going to charge you more.
No!
They were already charging you ridiculous prices when they had a customer base of 1,000. What do you think they're going to charge you when their customer base gets smaller, and smaller? And some of you guys are still going to pay it. Some of you guys are going to still go, well, $150 for a hamburger, what's the big deal?
Are you out of your goddamn mind?
But we're going to talk about it, guys. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Also, too, you know what I'm about to say? I have a newsletter, and it's completely free. How can you be free? You can't. And also, if you need any type of financing that deals with commercial properties or investment properties, I'm your guy. I've been a lender for almost 20 years. I can assist you with that. That information is in the pinned comment in the description. Guys, let's jump straight to it. Listen, guys, all you have to do is go into Google, type in restaurant closures, and I guarantee you, you will see a restaurant that is in your location that is closing. And it's probably more than one. It's probably 12, 13, 20, 50. Who knows? The bigger the city, the more closures.
Houston, we have a problem.
But I need you guys to understand the reason why they're closing. Let's see, a lot of you guys thought I forgot. A lot of you guys were starting up these businesses during COVID just because your cousin, your mom said, you can cook. You should bottle that up and sell it. And you went out here before doing the research. You said, I'm gonna make $1 million. I'm gonna become so rich. Woo! Woo! Man, let me tell you what, I'm gonna sell so much mac and cheese. I'm gonna sell so much of my turkey legs. I'm gonna sell everything and everybody's gonna buy it.
Yeah. True.
And you know what? They're gonna buy it at a high price. That's right. They're gonna buy it at a high price. Normally I would sell mac and cheese for $2 to $3, but I'm gonna sell mac and cheese for $15, $20 a side. That's what I'm gonna do. And you know what? They're gonna love it. And they're gonna keep coming back.
That's a great idea. I'm with that.
And then you know what hit? The economy.
Good afternoon.
And these guys are now saying to you, well, things are a lot tighter now. And remember when we said we were going to charge you $20? Remember when we said we were going to charge you $20 for that mac and cheese? The way that things are going, I'm going to have to charge you $30.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
And guess what? Listen, you have to understand, things are hard. People aren't even coming to our restaurant anymore. It seems that when people have to choose between mortgage, rent, utilities, things that they need, they seem to choose that over us.
Well, duh.
And I know. Somebody in the back saying, Orlando, we don't believe you. We don't believe you. Let's just go ahead and just take a look at some clips.
So, it's a lot of people online talking about the restaurants in Houston closing down. It's a bunch of them closing down, and people are discussing it, right? So, I'll tell you, I've made this video before.
Yeah.
Look, you can come up with all these educated excuses why restaurants in Houston are closing. I understand that people not making the money they used to make, but this still is a big eating city. Yeah. According to the statistics, people in Houston eat out way more than they eat at home.
Really?
And you want to say, this is what it is.
Okay.
Restaurants in Houston charge too much.
Really?
The independent restaurants.
What?
You charging the park, you charging for food, you charging for any and everything you could charge for. Just so you could have neon and a green wall behind you charging all this stuff, and you think that you could just charge people out the ass.
Yep, they do.
The only restaurants that's really going out of business are just the small little brunch spots that keep popping up all over the city. You don't see Olive Garden going out of business.
Like
you don't see Chili's going out of business. Papacitos ain't going out of business.
Yeah.
Just those spots. And it's because they're overcharging people. People are getting tired. Why should you drive all the way across the town to have a mid-experience, spend all your money?
Yep.
When you can go to Chili's around the corner. It ain't the experience you want, but you ain't gonna be broke. You ain't gotta pay the park. And I'm tired of people trying to come up with these economic explanations. It is what it is.
Guys, you heard it from the expert. Listen. He didn't call himself an expert, but the way that he's describing eating out, going to multiple places, it really gives me food guru. I'm just saying. But you hear what he's saying, though. It's too expensive. You guys are charging for parking. You guys got a photo guy in there. You guys are charging for kids menu. You guys are charging.
This is America. Don't got you slipping up.
See, this is from the customer. But before, what I showed you at the very beginning, it was from the restaurant owner. And you remember what Bobby Flay said? He said, we need to charge you more. Get ready, because if you come to my restaurant, I'm charging you. I can't tell you what to do with your money. But if you want to spend $200 on a burger, by all means, go for it. It's your experience, not mine. It's your budget, not mine. Don't be a fool. Listen, I say this all the time. I can explain it to you, but I can't understand it for you. I can't. Listen, there's only so much I can do. If you want to continue to spend your money, but then complain and say, well, Orlando, why don't I have any money?
That's pretty interesting.
Why don't you have any money when you don't budget? When your credit is a 400? When all of your spending is done on a credit card that you know you can't afford? $10,000 in fast food is diabolical. But listen, guys, listen. I know you want to hear it from the owner side. We just got done watching and listening to a customer say why they're not paying the prices. We understand that Bobby Flay and the team, right? They want to continue to raise prices on you guys. And we also understand that some people will still pay it.
Yo, running a business, a restaurant business, is incredibly brutal. You know how much we did the first month? We did only $5,000. You know, there were days that we were stuck on $200. All day, we did $200. All day.
And no one cares. That's great for you, man. Cool story. Cool story, bro. Nobody cares, man. Like, great. You've been stuck on, what does that mean for my burger? What does that mean for my food? The cost of my food? I don't care.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
That's how customers react to high prices. You could give them a long list of my meat cost is this, my this is that. No one cares.
You can keep on dreaming, bro.
See, that's what you should have known when you got into the business of owning a restaurant. See, guys, I think this is a great Orlando University time because I get so many people coming to me saying, Orlando, my dream is to open a restaurant and feed people and just make millions and millions of dollars. And I always say to them, well, did you look at the margins?
What?
Did you do the research before you opened up a restaurant? What? I mean, I'm just cooking food. Oh, you're just cooking food. Yeah. You know what? Matter of fact, instead of me telling you, let's just go ahead and listen to someone break down the restaurant business.
This is one industry I would stay away from forever. Apparently, the average restaurant makes only 2 to 5% in profit margin. And that's because of high labor and food costs. They're usually stressed out of their mind. So restaurants, number one business to stay away from. Do not buy.
He's using really strong language, right? He said, do not buy. Let's just make this creative. What if the margin was raised up to 15% or 20%? Is that still a slim margin? Yes, it is. I mean, anything can happen, and we know emergencies happen, right? We say this with your emergency savings account, but in a restaurant business, do you think that you will have an emergency come up? The answer is a guaranteed yes. And when that bump happens, when you have to pay for a new fryer, when you have to pay for a new oven, when you have to pay for a new this, a new that, rent goes up, guess what? That margin that you're talking about, it's non-existent. And a lot of people just believe that opening a restaurant is just cooking food. But let me tell you the opposite. That is very untrue.
Wait, what?
Let me give you an example. Out of all of the lending that I've done in my entire career, restaurants and hotels are the number one thing. Let me say this extremely clear. The number one thing to fail in a bad economy every single time. We have a saying in lending, when the economy goes bad, those boxes, hotel, hospitality, and restaurant, they're almost non-existent. You don't believe me? Try to go out there and get a restaurant loan right now. Try to go get a restaurant loan right now, and you will see no one's doing it. Get out! So while I know that some people are saying, Orlando, you're being a dream killer. You're crushing someone's dream. I'm not crushing anyone's dream. If you want to open up a restaurant, go for it. If you want to open up 100,000 restaurants, go for it. I'm just telling you, before you do said thing, do the research.
These ain't opinions. These are facts.
Like real research, not like my buddy told me down the street that I'm gonna make a killing on this business venture. No, I mean like actual research. Like, do I need to put another chicken spot here? Like, how many other chicken spots are in the area? Like, how much are these guys charging? How much can I get the chicken for? See, that's research. And if you did that research, you would find out very, very, very quickly that this is a mistake.
See, I told you he was fantastic, right?
But here's one thing that I do know currently. If you think that you're going to continue to charge people over and over and over for multiple things, and the prices are going to go up 100%, 150%, and people are still going to pay it, let me tell you what, man. It's going to get tight for you restaurants. I know a lot of the restaurant guys are going to come in here and they'll be like, Orlando, what are you talking about? We have to do it. I get it. You have to do it, but I don't have to pay for it. See how that works? I understand your plight. I really do. You have to raise prices because prices are going up. I get it, but that don't mean I have to break my budget to go to your restaurant, and I won't.
That's right, I said it.
Anyone personally know me knows that I love food. Okay, food brings me so much joy and happiness, and I know about food. When I say know about food, I know where has some good ass food, whether it's from a food truck or a high-end restaurant. I eat them all. I know them all. Okay, and I eat like a grown-ass man. How do I stay in shape and stay in this size? I don't know, but it truly need to be studied. But what I'm trying to say is, for a foodie like myself that really has a passion in good food, and when I say in 2026, there are certain things about restaurants I'm just not going to put up with.
What's that?
These are what I mean. Number one, if a restaurant charges 20% gratuity, you are not in Miami, okay? And you are not a super high-end restaurant. And honestly, super high-end restaurant never charge 20% gratuity. They know the food is good. They know the service is great. They know you're gonna tip way more than 20%. So if you are somewhere that's known for lamb chop, regular mediocre food, and you charge 20% gratuity, not coming. That means bad service. Always remember that.
Now, guys, listen, she ain't lying, right? You go to a restaurant nowadays, and when you get there, you're like, oh, okay, great, nice place, whatever. You get the bill, and it's like 20% gratuity. Auto gratuity. You didn't tell anybody? Why isn't there a poster on the front of the door when you come in that says, we charge 20% gratuity automatically? Oh. You don't do that because people wouldn't come. And then on top of that, they still say, you can still leave a little tip here. Yeah, we're gonna do auto gratuity. We're gonna charge you 20%. We're gonna charge you 20%. But guess what? A little kindness would go very far.
Boy, you crazy.
Number two, again, if you're a regular restaurant and you charge more than $10, $15 for parking, you are out of your rabbit mind, and I am simply not coming unless you are very higher end, classy restaurant. And I just can't wait to eat the food. I can't stay away from your food unless that's the case. I am not going to a lamb chop restaurant, a happy hour restaurant, paying $15-$20 of parking. Okay. Number three, if there is a photo person in your restaurant that's taking pictures of everybody and charge $20 a picture, $15 a picture, whatever the hell that they're doing, I am simply not coming, for one.
See, listen, they doing the most. A photo guy, parking, 20% gratuity, charging you extra if you get a kid's meal, right? Like what is this? Like, what is this? I'm just going out to eat. You guys are acting like I'm taking a trip to Germany or something. Like what is this? And this is why I'm saying you have the choice. Let me explain this. You have the choice to not pay this. And a lot of people will argue with me and say, Orlando, listen, you're just trying to keep us down. I just want to have a YOLO life. I want to be able to buy and eat what I want, and you still can. But I don't want to hear the complaining saying, Orlando, how am I going to get to generational wealth? How am I going to get to generational wealth? How am I going to get my credit together? Did you know that I'm stuck in making 4 payments of 4? I mean, you just bought lamb chops at 20% gratuity, paying $15 parking, getting your picture taken.
Use your common sense.
If you love content like this, please join the Patreon. We do exclusive content over there. You will love it. Also, too, guys, you know what I'm about to say. You're not going to get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video right here. Yes, this one right here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, get you to your first rental property. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.